Hey friend, pull up a chair, we need to talk. It's your boy, Jimbo Marshall. I don't want to talk about your niche or your next launch, not even whether you need that ring light. You definitely don't need a ring light, they're the worst. We need to talk about help. Help you think you need, help you're scared to hire, help you don't even know exists yet. Here's the truth that nobody told you when you started this coaching business. Don't you love it when people say that? You can't build it alone. That was from my free hiring guide, a resource I put together to help coaches like you hire the right people and stay in the driver's seat of your business. I'm, of course, Jimbo Marshall, video marketing strategist, expert, coach, and apparently someone who has hired and fired around a dozen people from the Philippines within the last year. I kind of stopped counting. My first hire was a social media VA, and honestly, I was overpaying for what I was getting. But I made peace with that, and maybe you need to hear this too. Sometimes the wrong long-term hire is exactly the right short-term hire. So eventually I let her go, but before she left, she got me organized. She handed me a system, and I didn't even know I needed a system until I had one. So lesson one, you can learn something real from someone who isn't your forever person or help. So don't let the ending rewrite the value of that chapter. Make sense? I think that's a metaphor. Now, this one's my favorite, and by favorite, I mean it still makes me twitch a little bit. I hired an operations director. His whole job, his entire reason for existing in the business was to manage the VA, own the process, and keep me out of the details until I needed to be, right? Month 3, things are humming along. He's built systems. He knows the pipeline. He knows the process. I mean, there's stuff built, and it's good, you know? And then I get an update in Slack, and I open it, it's a 3-way thread between me, him, and the VA. And the VA had asked a totally reasonable question. The kind of question that if you've been doing this job for 3 months and you even have a hint of curiosity, you already know the answer to it. Or you could find it out in less than 2 minutes. Instead of finding the answer, he tagged me. He tagged me in Slack. That was the moment I understood something that I couldn't have in my written guide. The title doesn't matter, the orientation does. I need someone who is obsessed. Okay, so last week, I fired another editor, and this one was harder because the work wasn't bad, it just wasn't alive. I would give her, like my project, a video that I was excited about, access to so much footage to make it fun. Really, I gave her all the time she needed, you know? And she didn't use a quarter of it. 5 versions later, I'm not happy. Each revision taking 8 hours to come back to me. She wasn't intellectually lazy in a mean way. She just wasn't lit up by it. And you cannot hire someone into passion. You can train someone on software and walk someone through a process, but you can't manufacture the thing that makes someone dig through 47 clips at midnight because they're hunting for the perfect shot. That has to be already in them. Curiosity is not a soft skill, it's a job requirement. Sunday. Now look, I live in North Carolina, and I already know Sunday is sacred because the ABC stores, the liquor stores are closed. And if you didn't plan ahead, that's on you. You had all week. But in the Philippines, Sunday isn't just a day off. Deeply, culturally, spiritually protected. Here's where it gets interesting. I found this editor, I'm on the call, I'm thinking, this is the guy, excited, sharp. I sent him the test project. Next morning, WhatsApp message. I'm gonna start this test project on Monday because I just rest on the weekends. And I have to give him credit because this was actually kind of charming. He said, on weekends, I spend time with my family, and I wanna make sure I can bring my best creative focus and really impress you. I sat there and thought, okay, I must be the weird one here. I never turn off. Never. Weekends, weeknights, random Tuesday at midnight. If there's work to do and an idea is alive in my head, I'm gonna do it. And here's this guy halfway around the world basically saying, I have a life exist outside of this, I protect it, and that's actually what makes me better at it. I don't have a tidy lesson with this one. I'm just genuinely still sitting with it. What I will say is this, if you're hiring from the Philippines, just know this is, going on. It's not a red flag, it's cultural reality. So here's what this year of hiring and firing actually taught me. I'm not looking for a resume, not even for a portfolio, though show me your work, of course. I'm looking for someone who earns when I earn, not literally, but mentally. Someone who treats a non-revenue role like everything depends on it, because like I said, it does. I'm looking for someone who gets tagged in a question and finds the answers before tagging themselves. I'm looking for someone who watches 47 clips of my craziness and uses 43 of them. I'm looking for curious. And if you're building a team right now or just starting to think about it, I put everything I know into this free resource. I got the job post, the interview questions, the red flags, the whole playbook. The link is below. Just know the guide will tell you what to look for. The video told you what happens when you don't find it. So go get your people. I'm Jimbo Marshall, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay.